story time with our king. So I remember this one time in freaking middle school. I was just I was just chillaxing, vibing, and then I see my little friends over yonder. So I decided to pull up, you know, say hi, cause like it was about recess time. We would all walk out into the freaking yard and play some help tag, but they couldn't find me yet, and they didn't start. So I said I might as well just give my greetings, let them know that they can find me. So I walked up to them, right? And they over here like having a nice little conversation. I'm walking straight in front of them, like so they know that I'm there. I'm making eye contact with them. And so I get close enough and tapped on the shoulder. Hey, what's up, man? Oh, shit. Where did you come from? And I'm just there weak, but like I'm confused because like I'm thinking I'm freaking Danny Phantom or something. Because like, how you not see me if I'm right in front of your face? Or is it because I'm that ugly? One or the other. Doesn't matter really. So, I just startle them, and it's like I got this new secret power. I can scare people with just my presence. I can abuse this. But then again, I was low-key a crackhead in middle school because like uh once we're in a freaking recess, the yard, and we playing help tags like 8 people deep, 8 kids deep. It varies per day, but like it's usually like 8 kids, and playing help tag. And since I'm like one of the fastest people out of all my friends, they I was usually like one of the last people there. So I go to there was like a handball court in my yard. So I would go there and play soccer with everybody else while they're playing freaking help tag. And they wouldn't find me, even though I'm there every single time, every single day, without fail. So eventually, like after they tag everybody, they're like, "Wait, is that everybody? Did we get everybody? No. Oh, where's our king? Oh." So now they send me a couple little scouts to see if I'm over there in the handball court, and all I see is them like getting near, trying to enter, and I'm like, okay, guys, sub out later, and the handball court. Even though if they have one person at like each end, it could be like a death trap. I still somehow slip out of there unscathed, and and this one specific time got me weak because I felt like I was in a movie. It was I managed to escape at a wall, and I'm just standing there catching my breath while they're regrouping. Yo, when I tell you this was literally straight out of a movie, yo, I looked straight at them. They were all walking slow-mo straight towards me not even like they was all in a row, just staring me down while walking straight towards me. And it was just me, and I'm like, here we go again. Now, I ran my ass off. Okay, I ran so fast, so far. I was running so fast that I was tripping over my own legs. Okay, like you know, my face was so close to the ground. I can smell the tar, the concrete, both of them. Like that's how close I was, but somehow I kept it going. And of course, eventually I got caught, but that's besides the point. I felt like I was moving at Mach 10. I was overheated, but as soon as I booked it, I felt like I was in the middle of winter, creating my own breeze. Probably that's the reason why Octane likes running so much. But then when I got to high school, we didn't have a gym. We didn't have like a yard or anything like that. We didn't even have an auditorium. So I couldn't be my crackhead self. In fact, I was like a whole different person. I turned more like the quiet nerd kid in the corner. But that's because I didn't really care about people and I couldn't, do what I want. Couldn't go over there to the yard and just play soccer and tag at the same time. That's why I would come home, have like mad energy, staying awake till the next day type of stuff. Honestly though, I figured out how to waste my energy. This this school year, the one that passed, Corona time, um, they finally built a gym for my school, and I started playing volleyball like a pro. Not even like before the gym opened. I just finished this show called Haikyuu, I believe, and well, it's basically a volleyball show, but volleyball anime. But I was like, good tips and tricks, good to know. I bet. Then the gym opened up, and it was like, all right, volleyball over here, basketball over there. Oh, really? I don't really care for basketball much. Let's try my hand at volleyball. That thing was so easy. It got to the point where I'm just playing around. You know the Kamehameha pose? I did that to smack the ball to the other side and succeeded for fun. It was like just two, three people at first, but then as the days went on, I kept getting more people to join us up, and it was lit. By the middle of the school year, we had like basically a full team. Like we basically had a full court, like two teams completed, maxed out of teammates. But it was fun. Shoot, I got to smack a ball around. And the only reason why I say basketball is boring is because apparently I'm too strong for it. Now you may be wondering, how the fuck you too strong for basketball? And the answer may surprise you. Well, since you were clearly wondering, I had one time I went to this it's like training camp for basketball players during the summer, and that was only because I was bored, and my mom was like, "You might as well just get into shape." So I said, "You know what? I bet." So yeah, I go, and after the training's done, or like we could take a break, my mom was like, "Hey, just shoot some shots real quick for me, okay?" And I'm like, "All right, I haven't shot for basketball in a while. Let's see." Picked up the ball, bounced it a couple times, dribble, dribble, aimed, and shot. That thing hit the backboard where it's supposed to and bounced back. And this was at the 3-point line. My mom's like, "Step back to the 3-point line." Okay, 3-point line. Did the same thing, bounced straight back to me. Now she's just like, hmm, try the backcourt. I mean, no. Try the half court line. I mean, if you, okay, and I shoot it. Did the same bloody thing. All right, try the backcourt. Backcourt. You want me to shoot from on the other side of the court? Like directly under this basket? Yeah. Go ahead. Um, okay. Well, if I shoot too hard, then it's gonna hit the ceiling, so I gotta count for our angles. Swish. I shot and it made it in. Swish. Not even hitting the backboard or anything. No rim, just flushed. And I'm just here like I have untold powers. Untold powers that I can abuse. I'm almost like, yeah, you you're more of a football type of guy. Still have yet to play football. I mean, we did play a little bit in school, but like it was boring, like two-hand touch, type of catch type of thing that you would play with your dad. I wouldn't know, I don't have a dad, but that's besides the point. What's your question? My intense dodgeball serve. What is my intense dodgeball story? Hmm. Intense dodgeball story. Had to replug in my mic. Dodgeball story. What is one of my intense dodgeball stories? Well, okay, so of course this was all while school was alive, and so it's like around January, March, February, that region, and by this time, me and my friends, the one smart and uh, spiteful friend, the ones like me, and the other dude that just likes playing volleyball because it's fun, and random people. We became the Volley Bros, and we just having fun. It was late. We formed our own pack. We didn't give a two craps. So after that, uh, we was basically rushing to get to gym because why wouldn't you like gym? What's wrong with you? I don't care if you like the cafeteria or the lunch table. All right. If you don't like gym, you're on steroids. I don't care if you're unathletic, if you have a disability. I don't care if you're, cause like gym is where it's at. Shoot, you could even just sit down all day and don't play on your phone. It did not matter. You would still get an A. It would be hard for you to fail. It would be hard for you to fail gym. Basically, you get an A for being in a gym. So yeah, we go to gym. We just instant snatches the volleyball before even the coaches could get to it, and we just started playing. And then people would join up. Finally, they've made a volleyball team, but it's only girls. So like me and my guys was like, fuck, all right, fine, we'll just play at gym then. And so yeah, the volley girls came and joined us, and they wanted to kind of like play as if it was a real game. So we was like, I bet. Hey, let's do this. Let's have some fun. And when I have fun, it's more like accidental disrespect. Just like how I do in, gaming like Brawlhalla and such. Speaking of which, I did that earlier today. Disrespected some people by accident. I never do it on purpose. It's the weird part. So, yeah, now we over there, just passing the ball to each other, setting it, spiking. And since we're all either heavy-handed or just fast, the ball is on the other side of the field, the court, whatever you want to call it, before they could even react. And it got to the point where we're like, all right, handicap, because they couldn't put up the net, so we had to hit it up instead of spiking or anything like that, because most people wouldn't really know where the net is, and it wouldn't really be fair to some people. So, so we ended up just launching it in the air, and I'm like, hey, I got a plan. Follow my lead. So we would hit it to a certain area. Now everybody on their team is like backing up each other, guide each other's six and all that. If somebody misses, there's somebody behind them to, get the ball, help assist around foundation, since they were mostly girls and like three guys. And uh so they had they would hit the ball back at us, and they would set it to me because I said follow my lead. And once I got the ball, I could may have waved that thing to the whole other side of the court. So now they gotta run all the way over there, and by the time they get there, it's already on the floor. So now I'm over there laughing because they're not paying attention and staying in their zone, their own spot, even though they're supposed to be on a freaking volleyball team, and they're over there raging. And it was a wonderful, glorious time. I'm the type of person that would just accidentally break your ankles for fun and still barely even play the game. Mm, I mean, like, I even did it in volleyball, so it's kind of different. Because, like, I did that little move, basically the juke procedure with the volleyball, hit it to the other side of the court. And this one tall chick, well, she's not tall, but she's tall for a girl. Like 5'11" type of tall. And I, so she ended up falling, trying to reach the ball. And because she's a heavy set type of girl, big body, out of respect, because she was one of my friends, I tried my hardest, and I mean my hardest, not to laugh. Like, no, not like no gentleman, all right? This is just me trying to be a good friend. No, trying to be a friend. A good friend would just laugh at you and help you up. I was trying to help her up, yeah, but like I was holding back my laughter. She wasn't really like that close friend, but she was a good friend. I almost threw up. So it was weird. It was different. But soon as that gym came, school actually became fun and I actually got to become a crackhead again. Cause like when that gym came, I would have gym first period and I wouldn't care. Most people when they wake up, they'd be like, "Oh man, I'm not in the mood for this." God. Or like, I still haven't had my coffee yet. Leave me the fuck alone. This type of stuff. I'm still asleep. Oh my God. It's only 8 in the morning. Meanwhile, I'm over here like, so what we doing, coach? And he would be like, oh, okay. So what we doing today is well, you jogging around the court 5 times, and then we'll do some stretches. I'm like, I bet. It's full sprints around the court. While everybody's not even jogging, walking. All right, everybody's walking. I'm sprinting around the court. I'm not even that athletic kid. No, 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 no. I am speed. Okay? I'm about to spit some real facts right now. Things that nobody want to hear. Things that will be refused even though it's true. So like women don't want equality. They just want benefits. And because they say that they want equality and fighting for all this, that, and third, they will be treated as if they have equality. What does that mean, Arcane? Well, let me provide some examples for you. So, like, hmm. Ah, yeah, so if you slept around with a bunch of people, you're a player, not a hoe. You got it like that. If you, if you smack somebody, somebody could slap the fire back into you. Nah, even if you don't smack somebody, if you provoke them, come up to them, spin on them or whatever, they can really send you to heaven, backslap you like they would any other guy. And while we're on that topic, they can flirt with you however the fuck they want. In fact, chivalry, gone. All right. You know how gone it is? I forgot how to even say it. Why? Oh yeah. So, do they treat other men that way? No, they don't care for them. Shoot. At most, they'll just laugh at the fact that they're getting rained on, stepped in a puddle or some poop. Shoot, they laugh if they fall, not help them get up. You got that one, mate. It's alright, no one else saw. You getting rained on? Oh well, should have brought an umbrella. Shoot, you knew what the weather was, and so did I. But the umbrella is big enough for both of us. Yeah, and a backpack, and our suitcases, and a plane, but so what? My space. Big body. Should have bought a bigger coat, poncho, umbrella. Your fault. Oh well. You see that little girl over there? She remembered to bring her umbrella. And she got a poncho. Where you at? But yeah, so if you wanna come over here, start some problems, you want some equal pay, equal rights equals equal fights. Now, still, I'm a heavy hitter. I'm a big body, but skinny, low key. So like, I'm not gonna fight with you unless you're around my height, alright? Or you really deserve it. Especially if I'm dating you. Like, you shorter than me by a lot. Okay. But if you my height and above, just be prepared for rock'em and sock'em, alright? I don't care. I'm not holding anything back. I'm having fun. Sparring like I'm Goku. What color are you? Red or blue? Um, it's alright. We'll figure that one soon. You know what? I'll pick for you. I'm red. Because I'm about to make you blue. Rock'em sock'em at its finest. Ooh. Because, like, I'm not sharing my food. I'm not paying the bill, like, restaurant bill or anything, unless you want to be equal about it. Like, you pay some of the bills, I pay some of the bills. You buy the tickets, I buy the snacks. Stuff like that. Alright, I'm down. I'm valid. That's cute. I don't mind. But if you want to pull up out of nowhere, like, you paying for everything, you the man. Okay, so, I was over there giddy, you know, a little bit happy about my life. And, I realized I haven't done much for this chick. Let me go take her out on a date. I ain't got no money. By the way, this is like a year ago, so I ain't got no money. Crap. Okay, what do I do? Oh, wait, I could just save. Okay. A week later, got enough. I bet. I'm gonna take her out on a date. Hey, babe, can you come over? Okay. I'm not coming over. Sorry, huh? It's too cold. Yeah, I don't care if you're anemic. Shoot, my mother's anemic. She's sitting next to the AC in the middle of the winter. Heat is not on. So, like, I really couldn't care less, but I was just gonna leave it like that. We could just choose another date. She wanna over exaggerate, misunderstand, all this, that, not communicate. I don't think it's working out. I think I wanna break up with you. Why? Because you could even understand the fact that it's too cold for me to go over there. What gave you that idea? It was like the most hilarious thing because like chick just spit some nonsense and I was like, honestly, I couldn't care less. I'm over here like we could just reschedule, no big deal. It's not like I pre-ordered anything anyway. uh Stuff died, don't really care, trying to have some fun. It's alright, you don't have to worry about it. That was like how I was feeling at the time, but she apparently thought otherwise. So now I was like, you know what? Now I gotta tell this chick. Told her exactly how it was, and what was gonna happen that day. You know, it was gonna be like a surprise, taking her out, and I was paying for everything: snacks, movie tickets, uh, take her to an art store, get whatever she wanted or needed, blah blah blah, restaurant, just cause. Still paying for the food, go home, have some fun. And she was like, oh, uh, dang. Well, I'm sorry. And I'm like, yeah. It's clearly She's tripping. Keep jumping to conclusions and misunderstanding situations. Well, eventually, I still didn't even get to do that with her because she broke up with me again over some stupid. So like she was just looking for an excuse, and that would have been too stupid. Want to know something that baffles me? So like I'm being told that girls want somebody. Most girls don't want like toxic relationships or anything like that. Somebody who cares, don't cheat, loyal AF.
I'm tempted to try and make a sunny side up egg.
You go ahead and eat a runny egg.
What?
It's a runny egg.
No, I didn't hear you.
You go ahead and eat that.
Why?
Try your hand at it. You got it, Joshi Washi.
Stop saying that.
But she said hi. Okay, so as I was saying, you would say you don't want toxic chicks, toxic partners or anything like that. But then you would stay stuck on your ex. And what I mean by stuck on your ex is they are on your mind, meaning like you would think that your partner is gonna do something that your ex did, when clearly they're not the same. And even when you prove them wrong multiple times, they still over here thinking, oh, just one slip up. So it's one slip up and they just like him. Oh my God, I swear. And I'm just here like, come again? I'm sorry, I had to break my neck real quick to understand what you was talking about, and I still am confused. Do I need to eat some autism so I can understand? Apparently being too...
Because people are insensitive and they're like very.
I was just saying bless you. It's freaking weird though. But like,
I was just saying bless you, man.
alright, so the last one I had, she was like, she barely texted me or anything like that, okay? Now I'm over here like, what's the deal? And she just said, it's alright, nothing really. Just don't feel like texting anybody or anything. Even though she's in a whole group chat that I'm in, texting up a storm. And chats, calls with people and all that. So I'm like, lies. But I'll let it be. So, then this
Bullshit,
chick,
I believe it.
this new chick pulls up, alright? She's nice. I'm like, alright, I'll be nice. Really have no care for her in the world, really. Like, I don't really care if, I don't really like her like that, so I'm not really trying to flirt or anything like that. I really couldn't care less. Shoot, I treat everybody like that, except for the person that I will be dating. So now, I'm being nice, chillaxing, and she sends some pictures to the group chat. I'm like, actually, this is well taken. Did you take some classes? Like, I was actually genuinely curious, and and I'm over here like, this is some really professional work right here. Good job. How much did you pay? Like, I was just having a conversation like that. And my girl pulled up and she was like, why are you flirting with her? And I'm like, huh? Scratch his head, confusement. Can you can you explain to me what you are referring to? Because I don't remember doing such actions. Uh, talking about the pictures, and you're staring at her eyes. Ma'am, it's a picture. What do you think I'm looking at? Why would I? You think I would like somebody's because of a picture that I just met? Interesting. 911, what's your emergency? Because clearly something's wrong.
Why, Elijah?
Huh?
Why those fence posts?
Oh, because it's orange.
The orange tint does not work well with everything else. With the overall color palette of this. Maybe like the spruce.
And I was gonna do something like a darker color. Actually, yeah, darker color. Alright, this will be better than the orange. Oh well. Doesn't really bother me none. I was just doing some random stuff anyway.
I mean, the overall color palette feels more modern.
Yeah, I know.
But then the way you built it also does not feel modern. So it's odd in that regard, but it's still like nice.
So, now I'm over here like, clearly you don't know how I flirt. And I'm dating you. Something's wrong here. Cause like, if I'm dating you, you should know how I'm flirting. Jokingly flirt, regular flirt, and not flirt at all. Which one was it, folks? Oh, that's right, not one at all. Can't be nice to kids no more. Jeez, this is why we can't have nice things.
This is why we can't have nice people. Everybody else thinks they're flirting, and they're just sitting there like, yo, I just want friends.
And no comment.
You say no comment like you don't know the struggle.
So later on, I'm like, you're having this huge issue over something so trivial. However, my issue right now is why don't you text me? Why don't you talk to me? You talk to other people more. What's the deal? And she's like, I have no idea what you're talking about. I have never wanted to slap somebody so hard before in my life.
Yes.
And not even like, you know, the regular slap. No. A pimp named Slickback slap, alright? Back slap the chick so hard.
I don't think you should say that.
I can say that. Equal rights, equal fights.
No, I mean just should in general say that about spouse.
But I have never wanted to backslap somebody so hard before. I haven't. I didn't, but like I have never wanted to do that badly. So I'm over here like, whew, okay, almost broke out of character. So why don't you want to text more often? I don't want to be. I don't like that clinginess. Huh? And I technically don't even really need you. Ooh. I've never wanted to square up with this chick as bad as I wanted to fight Goku.
What? What does that mean?
Now, if you want to know what that means is, I wanted to spar with or like Goku, okay?
Oh, I thought you meant like how you wanted to spar with Goku himself. Like,
Oh,
you
that's
could.
what I'm talking about.
Oh,
And Goku is the type of person that, hits hard. So, like, I would have to hit hard back.
you try to hit him, he's just like, Yamcha hits harder than that. He just decks you.
I wouldn't even fight her like she's Yamcha. Fight her like she's freaking Jiren.
Weaving his.
Yo, honest to God, Broly can spank Jiren.
That's not kinky.
I will be Broly. She will be Jiren. And mid battle starts laughing out of nowhere. Now, if you watch shows, you know this is not a good sign. I'm like, okay.
Imagine. You are the word homo, and you encounter a split road. One says
Okay.
side, the other says sexual. Which one do you go down?
Ignoring that, back to the story at hand. I cracked every single bone and knuckle in my body, alright, including my ribs. And, I'm like, okay, so I'm gonna need you to. Ooh, alright, so when you're dating somebody, all right, you tend to want to talk to them more often and be around them more often, not out of clinginess, not because you freaking need to be near them, but because you like them, because you care for them, and it shows that. Like, I really was just educating this chick, and then I was like, okay, look, so if you don't think that because like it was taking too long, like she wasn't even understanding how stupid that sounded, so I actually seeked an outside source to see if I was the one in the wrong, see if I was tripping, but obviously I'm not. So yeah, I kept it pushing, and I was like, okay, lady, if you my girlfriend, don't speak to me, how would you know if I'm flirting with somebody or not? How would you know if I actually care for somebody or not? Or, shoot, if I'm furious? You know what? Matter of fact, let me play against your faults. Alright, so you have anxiety attacks, right? And, if I were to flirt with somebody else, or even cheat on you, you would have a serious one, let's call it a tier 6 anxiety attack. You can feel your heart and your toes, okay?
Category 5.
So, if you talk to me, you would get to understand how I actually am, and we can prevent those misunderstandings that can lead to your potential demise. You would not believe what she said next. Well, I don't want to. I'm tired of being put on the spot right now, so let's just change the conversation. I'm over here like, oh, I almost broke my neck. Like, yeah, literally, let's try this again. Lady, if you don't want to be put on the spot, understand what I'm coming from. Because she clearly doesn't get it. Yo, I swear, I felt like a black parent trying to help their child with math.